So, hey everyone, this is part 4 of The Changing World. This is a series I made just like the divided chart, but this Changing World series I have talked about a lot about the skies, the land, the ocean, but it's time to go in our time machine. Yeah, here's our time machine. Let's go. Yeah, we are in. Let's say we are before the dinosaurs area, just to enjoy that area, because after that there's nothing too much fancy out there. We'll go deeper into history if you're curious enough. We'll go deeper, but for now we are just doing this series, these 3 parts for the prehistoric era around the dinosaurs time, not the entire Earth's history, although I'll talk about that later. But for now, the Changing World, we are ready for the prehistoric era. The first 3 episodes are done, so we're ready. So now we just saw a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh yeah, the Tyrannosaurus Rex is gone. Let's talk about there. Tyrannosaurus Rex is also known as T-Rex. You heard about that before, probably. I don't feel like that. Okay, whatever. Let's go. Tyrannosaurus or T-Rex was the most famous dinosaur because it was a carnivorous. As you know, carnivoruses are eating herbivoruses which eat plants. So plants absorb sunlight, they grow. The herbivorous dinosaurs eat them, and the carnivorous dinosaurs eat them. The herbivorous. So these are kind of different categories because one entirely eats of meat. So when those populations are gone, they are also gone. They are dependent on those populations to keep them alive. Meanwhile, the herbivoruses could survive without the plants. Without the plants, they can't. So if the sunlight is blocked, like the asteroids, the plants wouldn't grow, the herbivores wouldn't feed, the carnivores wouldn't feed. And on top of all that, the dinosaurs were already weakened. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Well, let's talk about the herbivores first, because Tyrannosaurus Rex are much more special, I guess. So let's go and see them. There were some long dinosaurs like the giraffes of today. Wait, I just come up with a new theory. Dinosaurs evolved to form giraffes. Okay, that's just a dumb theory. Let's shove it. That's just a dumb theory. Let's shove it. Okay. Those fed on tall trees just like giraffes. This is an evolutionary technique to eat the grasses higher above. Unlike grazing herbivoruses, those are much shorter. So this is a technique. Maybe the giraffes' ancestors borrowed it from the dinosaurs. Okay, that's another bad idea. Let's shove that too. Okay, so there are other herbivoruses, but there isn't much information about those. So let's see one of the other carnivoruses, our big, large, clawy brother, Tyrannosaurus Rex, or the T-Rex. Hey, is that a T in their mouth? No. Let's shove that. Is the trend here going like, let's shove that? Okay, let's go there. Let's shove that idea too. Okay. We get in that area, and T-Rex ate a lot of different dinosaurs. It was one of the famous. And I want to firstly talk about its weapons, because herbivores are evolved to not have weapons because they depend on plants, and plants can't run fast and don't have claws, don't have tails, don't have teeth. So you get the idea. Plants are just still and you can anytime feed at them. Except these plants, these are poisonous. These plants are poisonous. Okay. They are evolved to not have powerful weapons, but for carnivoruses, they have evolved to have weapons. Instead, this is the opposite. If you scratch your head and think about that, then it kinda makes perfect sense. Okay, that makes sense, but let's say their weapons are number 1, their sharp teeth, number 2, their agility, and they can hit them pretty fast. Number 3, their tails, they can do anytime they attack, and their claws, but due to the structure of their arms, it is mostly useless. Mostly useless. What a great idea. Okay, let's shove that. I'm getting so used to let's shove that. Okay, whatever. Firstly, let me tell an fascinating facts. Well, you know that your teacher told you that dinosaurs got extinct for about 66 million years ago. Maybe they got extinct on 2020. Or at least we can't see them on 2020. No, they have evolved into birds instead. Honeybirds that I talked about in the earlier episodes are actually honeybirds, and chickens and crocodiles are actually the most relatives of dinosaurs. On top of all that, there are a few food chains are a little different here. So I'm talking about the dinosaur, and you might have already seen it's only 7 minutes to the video, and we don't make so much short videos out of the changing world. So if you think about that, then you know we are talking about the food chain of that era. Let's see other species. We have focused too much on the dinosaur for 7 minutes. Okay, other species. Let's talk about birds. Well, back then, birds didn't exist there. Birds didn't exist there. There were only dinosaurs that were flying. That is the most probably the birds of today. But I wouldn't get into detail there because I know you'll have to wait up till the Sky series to reach in the YouTube. Up till then, you can't get that anyway. So let's talk about the real land animals. Okay. There were a species of plants known as ferns, and they became so much famous because they survived the asteroid. Could you believe me? These plants are so much resilient that they survived the asteroid, which killed one of the resilientest species on Earth. Okay. Let's shove that. Last time that was the last. Let's shove that. Okay. Back then, you have some questions, I know, so I'm also answering those too. Like back then, where there were woods. Of course, most dummies don't know that, I guess. But whatever. Most people know that it would arrive much earlier, except for those who haven't watched that dinosaur movie yet. I guess, wait, what was that called? The Jurassic movie. Yeah, Jurassic. Okay, whatever. I don't know if that has arrived to you yet, but I don't care. On top of that, you might ask another question. There is a flying fish on Earth. I talked that on detail when I was talking about the skies on my earlier episode. And is there an ancestor of that? Unfortunately, no. They have a lot of pounds, like 14 pounds. The minimum for an T-Rex is probably around 10 pounds. So no, they can't fly like that. Since fish are so lightweight today, they can fly to escape predators. And these questions are a lot harder. Let's talk about other things. Did the asteroid wipe out the dinosaurs? Nope. That was actually the asteroid. They had actually survived that asteroid. Some T-Rex actually survived that asteroid like this and got dug into the earth. But when the ash came into the air and blocked out the sun, that's when the dinosaurs got down. And we are basically doing the same thing on Earth today. We're polluting the atmosphere. Hey, does that mean we gotta get... Yeah, I am an environmental guy, so yeah, in your tail of the view, it might be much better to use your tech today. But what if we just mix that good tech plus not polluting the air? That will be a good job. So that's about it, and make sure to not use your energy, and make sure to subscribe to my channel and Mihran's Orbit. Bye bye.